Well, hello there. Welcome to your 2025 Year of the Snake reading. This is specifically for you, Rabbit. So the energy so far of the month, of the year, it's about trust your intuition and don't shy away from opportunities at the same time. So you have to be a little more discerning and really trust those heightened instinct and awareness. All right, so we have four cards. The first one is about the general energy and like the overall energy, and I love it because you have the world. So this really speaks about whatever you begin, you will finish. And it's not necessarily start something at the beginning of the year and it'll be done by the end of the year. This to me is like if you stay focused and you trust your instincts as you go along in your experiences, your life, whatever project you have going, trust when you feel like, oh, maybe I should do this instead, or maybe I should take a break, or maybe I should. Um, that wasn't a skip there, by the way. I feel that you have the capability of actually completing it because it almost feels like you haven't really given yourself credit for the stuff that you've accomplished so far. And then next we have what challenges you might have. And we have the Eight of Cups. So to me, it really feeds along with the energy I just talked about completing things, is because it feels like you've walked away from a lot of things without feeling like there was closure, and you have to come to terms with that. And I feel that whatever that might be, maybe it's something you've already experienced, maybe it's something that's going to come up this year. It is an energy forecast, but it feels like you have to start being okay with the dishes, with the decisions that you've made so far, and be more willing to complete something instead of just walking away. Now, I'm going to clarify each one of these four, but let's just finish unraveling it a little bit. So in your area of opportunities, so opportunities, even if this is like a negative card, there are positive aspects from it. So with the Nine of Swords, this is really talking about the thoughts that have been keeping you stuck and keeping you in fear, like a scared little rabbit. When in effect, you should be willing now to let those things go and maybe even trust that when these things come up, that is the opportunity to remind yourself of the tools and the gifts and the experiences you already have. Because your old mindset is to react to something the way you've reacted to it forever, instead of pausing and going, okay, wait a minute, I've done this before and I've gotten through it in a proper way by using this tool or by applying that, whatever, as totally general reading, right? So I really feel like that's where the opportunity is. Don't look at every little thing that doesn't go your way as something like, the world's against me. It's more about, oh, well, I know how to get around that and I can hop over that. I can scurry through that. Okay, we're getting too many rabbit analogies. Sorry. So your balance and flow is the Knight of Pentacles. And it's a perfect card to go with this first one because we were talking about completing things and being okay. In the past, maybe you haven't completed things, but you are going to take something from start to finish. And this Knight of Pentacles is saying in your own time and doing it in little incremental ways. So that doesn't necessarily mean it's like a race or a marathon where you have a start and you have a finish all at the same time. There's pauses in there. There's pauses in the day, or there's pauses of activity for a little while. You have to go with the rhythm of the opportunities and the cycles that come to you. All right, let's pull some clarifiers for each one of those and see where else this goes for you, Rabbit. Wow. So to clarify the world, you have the world. So this is the card of doubling up on the message that I already shared. This is saying this, you really do have what it takes. And you see it more so with this traditional card where it shows all the other elements. And to me, this is saying, Rabbit, take a look at your 2025 astrological zodiac reading to see another message that might go along with this one. There'll be a link or a video pop up here somewhere. But yes, I mean what I say with that one. And then we have the Eight of Cups we're clarifying with the Six of Swords. So this is beautiful because you are walking away, or you have walked away in the past, and you might have thought, oh, I didn't complete that, or there wasn't completion, there wasn't closure. Then you have the Six of Swords, which is saying, I'm moving on with the tools that I have now, and we're looking into the present and the future. I'm in the present and I'm looking to the future. So there's no more past happening. There's no more focusing on that past anymore. You're good. So that was actually the challenges. And I feel, because I have my little notes there to, yeah. All right, so now we have clarifying the Nine of Swords with the opportunities. You have Temperance, which is great. It's balancing things out. It's finding the light through the darkness. It's turning water into wine, even better, right? Uh, but this is really speaking of trusting the flow. Know when you have to have that energy of trusting that the outcome will work itself out. But I'm also picking up not to get stuck on what the outcome is. Try and be experimental. Okay, I'm almost, these could be, in the science room, and they're the beakers that you're, adding different ingredients to see what mixes up together as one. So it's kind of, I love it because when you finally do trust and know that whatever's happening, you can get through it, you're really going to fire yourself up. I'm like, he's making fireworks here. He's making the ingredients for fireworks. So when you start finding those little successes because you've completed this and you completed that and check, 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 it's going to change who you are. It's going to change your DNA. And then the balance and flow, again, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we're clarifying it with the Seven of Wands. So we have all of the suits: cups, pentacles, swords, and wands. So this, again, is about doing things in your own time. This can talk about creating space for yourself, doing things when you need to do it the way you want to do it, and not be too concerned about everybody else. Because from this perspective, you have higher ground. Okay. You have to be discerning. You've got to learn to, actually, it's not even that you have to learn to do it. You've just got to have the courage. You already know what to do. It's just coming down to courage. What are you letting be an excuse? What are you letting stop you? Ooh, don't mean to call you out. Maybe for some of you, it's not, doesn't resonate. It's all good. So I just want to pull one more card just to kind of seal things up and see what we have for you, Rabbit. Ooh. Okay, two cards. A bunch of other ones want to fall over, but so you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. These are like opposite. On the one hand, this is like abundance, trust everything always works out. You will complete what you need to complete, and you're have, what's the word, dominion over those fleeting thoughts that might come in. And then you have the I'm kind of bored. I'm not really focused on the gifts that are being given me. So, trusting your intuition. I really feel this is it. Like if he just opens his eyes and uncrosses his arms and accepts that cup, which is feelings, emotions, but also intuition. That's what we started this reading talking about, is trusting that. And you know what? What else I'm picking up from this is sometimes trusting your intuition looks so ordinary, it's boring. It's everyday stuff. Should I buy this? Should I buy that? Should I drive this way? Should I turn left? It's really trust your gut and everything always works out. And the cool thing is trusting your gut isn't always, it's going to work out the way you want it. Maybe succeeding means failing a whole bunch of times first. And I don't say that to scare you, but it's just trusting no matter if you don't know what the other side looks like. That's the true meaning of trusting your gut in my mind. Anyways, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.